Hey everyone, welcome to my first cartwheel tutorial. What is cartwheel? Cartwheel is a powerful text-to-animation platform. That's what I'm reading here from their website. That means you can use a prompt to generate motion. If we go here to the home page, it's a new way to animate. And those new ways are to create, capture, and discover motion. Really interesting. By create, that means you can write a prompt like type and you will generate motion. And by capture, you basically upload a video reference, which is not available at the moment. I think it's coming soon. And by discover, they are referring to their motion library that is growing. You have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of motion clips that you can add, sync together to create longer sequences of motion. Just yesterday, I found about Cartwheel, like I discovered them, watched their demo, looked at the team behind this new platform, and I said, I have to discover this and test it myself today. And that's what I'm doing. So I just created a free account, signed in, and I went straight to the documentation. They have a YouTube channel with tutorials, really nice tutorials, but I decided to move to the documentation. That's what I like to do. In their documentation, the section that excited me the most is the potential to create your own characters and add motion to them really quickly. By creating characters, you have two options. If you go here to the section that says custom characters, you have two options basically. Character generation, which is you can create a character rigged by typing or uploading your own rig. So I went to character generation, went through this page, read their guidelines, and decided, should I just follow those guidelines exactly as it is this first time? Or should I just try to push it a little bit? And I decided to go for the second option, to push it a little bit. Though, so the main guideline behind this character generation is that your character should be a humanoid with two arms, two legs, and a head. And I decided to go for something that is 90% following this description. Okay? How did I do that? Or what did I choose? Let me show you. So I'm here inside Cartwheel Studio. That's what you see when you first log in. This beautiful character. You can just move around your world here. If you're a Maya user, you'll be familiar with this. And I went straight to this tab here, which is the character tab, the smiley face. And here you get two options. Upload your character or generate new character. I don't have a character to upload yet, so I went to generate new character. That's what I wanted to test. You have two options again, either to write a prompt or to upload a reference. I tried a prompt, and here is what I tried, because that's the character I'm really excited to, to test. I write Godzilla and generate. You see on the right here, it's generating options for you. They look similar, right? But if you click on them and you zoom in, you see certain differences to their proportions. So that's our beloved monster from the Monsterverse. And I said to myself, if I can generate Godzilla and I can add motion to it, from that library, stitch them together, create a sequence of like 10, 15 seconds, how fast would that take? How much time would that take me? Let's discover that together. So between all those, I prefer this one just because of its proportions. Gives me a feeling that it's more menace. And I'll click continue. Okay. So it's now building my 3D character. And you see what's written here? This can take a few minutes. Now there are available rigs, Maya rigs, and I think Blender rigs as well for Godzilla. But I decided to test cartwheel to see what it will give me. And in my later tutorial, like in my next tutorial, I'll be uploading my own character to see how I can upload motion to it. But for now, let's wait. Loading, loading, loading. Now, one more thing that I found to be really nice about cartwheel is their documentation. Because mostly new tools might be a bit technical. Like the way they describe their workflow, their steps, can be technical. What I felt just by reading, going through those few pages, and I haven't finished all of this, of course, it's just my first day, but going through those few pages of custom characters and um, the advanced my rig and the download formats, some of those pages I felt are written with the user who doesn't have an animation background in mind. So that's really nice. Back, we're almost there. When it comes to download formats, this motion that I'm going to generate can be downloaded in MP4, in FBX, and that's not something I'm going to try this time. I won't be downloading this motion. I won't be testing that motion in another software, but that's something that is essential to me because I know that I need that flexibility to be able to adjust this motion, tinker with it, refine it, polish it. that that perfectionism. Okay, almost there, 99%. Rigging your 3D character. And again, copycat was the second most exciting feature for me to try with cartwheel. I hope it comes out soon because that's where you can basically get your reference, the one that you find. If you're an animator, you rely on reference most of the time. You either shoot yourself, acting your shots, you find reference, you build your reference, and if you can get some basic blocking from that reference to build upon, that's a huge time saver. Now let's see what's happening here. Okay. And it's the test page for our beautiful Godzilla butt dancing, and it says character generation was successful. Okay. It seems to be successful for me because when I rotate this, okay, I'm just zooming in. Ta-da! To just focus on those legs. But of course, there's something you probably noticed what happened here. What happened is that probably since I decided to be to experiment and not to follow that humanoid proportions or like rig guidelines or character guidelines. You see what's happening with the tail? This amazing tail of Godzilla is distorted in a way that looks crazy. So instead of wasting time on that, I just wanted to show you that it's better at this stage to stick to those guidelines. Okay. What else can I do? I can just cancel this and instead go create a new character. Ta-da! How can I do that? I can just delete this character now. Delete character. And we're back. We're back to creating a new character. But this time I'll go again write a prompt and I'll use something that follows their guidelines. And instead of what works with a monster, of course, a Jaeger. And let's wait. More options. Let's see what cartwheel gives us. And as you can see, we have a few options here of Jaegers. I'll choose the one in T-pose. They all look similar again. So let me just choose what? Let's go for this one. I'll continue. So that's a humanoid. Head, arms, spine, legs. Which means we're following those character generation guidelines exactly. Okay. Now I haven't tried uploading a reference image, but what I know by going through this help page is that that reference should also have your character in that T-pose. Okay, so you can't just get a piece of concept art with that character that you're trying to generate in a dynamic pose and use that to generate your character. It needs to be in that T-pose. See? Our character generation pipeline works best with characters that are humanoid and have a T-pose with a plain background. Simple as that. And if you're about to upload a character, something that's worth mentioning, you need to have it as an embedded FBX file. What does that mean? Well, go to documentation, read about it. It's really simple, straightforward. And my character in line. What does that mean? I don't know. Should be generating. Let's give it some time. Ta-da. Okay. So it's still showing me your character is in line, and it's taking longer than what happened with our previous character. So I'm thinking, should I wait? Should I give it more time? Or just cancel this and try it again? Jaeger and generate. That old troubleshooting trick to just restart. Oh, that's completely different. And here's this handy button here, regenerate. Jaeger. Okay, what if I just go to cartwheel, go back here, Jaeger. And Jaeger Pacific Rim, my favorite Jaegers. Yeah, yeah, okay. And now we have our Jaegers. Interesting. What if I add Pacific Rim? Interesting. What if I add Jaeger Pacific Rim? Would that make any change? You're ready for more spins. Okay. Ta-da. Close. Oh, we're unable to generate that for you. If you continue running to this issue by okay. So ta-da, Jaeger without Pacific Rim, and it's asking me for more more spins. That means it's time for me to uh, move to a paid version. Okay, let me try one more time. Start over. Hopefully that's a mistake and that I didn't run out of my spins. But yes, it is confirmed. I need more spins, and that's okay. So I think that's where I'll stop here while I decide, should I go for those spins, buy them, buy some, and get back to you to continue this? Let me do it and come back instead of you waiting for me to complete that transaction on this video, okay? I'll be back in a minute.